Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christmas in August, a YouTube monthly hop created by Maura O'Reilly, where we either try to get ahead on our Christmas or catch up, and mine's usually catching up. I'm going to scrap this photo of one of my grandsons, and I'm showing there that I do have cardstock on the back and really thin foam tape. And I'm going to use the word Christmas there. I'm going to use the stitch stars and that other star to the right. And I'm going to use Craft Consortium. I'm not going to use the um, pine leaves. I planned on it, but I didn't. But I'm going to use it's gnome fun and made by elves. And I think I used one paper out of one of them and then the other two out of the other. And I had a plan to put this in the center and put stars all the way across. And right there at the last second, I decided that I was going to kind of go at an angle instead and have them like three places. I did only cut out three different pattern papers. That might have been why, I don't know, but it was a last second decision. And that gingham one, that is my favorite. It matches that ornament there so well, and so does the red cardstock that I picked out. And this is that other star that I pointed out that was to the right. And so it cuts out a smaller one and the bigger one. And it came with the set. For some reason, they had it with it. And I've had that set of stitch dies forever. And some I'm going to put on foam tape, but some I'm not. And this is a super quick layout. Other than doing the die cutting in advance, it didn't take me long at all to get it done. And I'm trying to lay that star just a wee bit different on each one. And I thought, well, I got underneath, on top. So on this one, I thought I'd do both. And I believe it's the two on the left, the big stars is what came out. No much fun, it's just snow. And then gingham came out of the other paper pad. And I will need another small star, and so I will be pulling out another punch. I did use those three punches right there on the right hand side, which I forgot to point out, and cut out those gold glitter ones, punch out those gold glitter ones. And yeah, I will decide I need one more star, and I think, do I want to pull those dies out again and pick one out? And finally decided, well, that center of that one star is not stitched, and I would just go ahead and use my punch because it's so much quicker. You just grab it and go. And I'm just adding those gold ones there, and that's some pretty old glitter paper, but it does not shed, which surprised me when I got it as a gift. And I have used it. It even had purple in there, which I have not used much. Purple is not a color, well, you see very much in scrapbooking, so it did not get used much, but it did get used on a snow layout once. And here I just put way too much glue on there. And so I'm trying to clean it up. And here's the one that I decided I need one more of. And there was a tiny bit of glue that I just couldn't seem to get to come up. And I did use some undo on it, and took quite a bit off, but it just wouldn't take that up. So I decided just to cover it up. I do have layered stars anyway, so yeah, I decided to cover it up. And here I put two of the tiniest stars with that star. And I'm just trying to go around the corner there. And I had it planned to cut that edge off while I was there. However, you will see it'll take me a minute to remember it, but I will cut it off. I think it's after I put the title on. And the title is Christmas Wishes. And I didn't show the font for the wishes because I forgot, for one thing. But it was for a card, and it says Big Birthday Wishes. And I thought, and I just made a birthday card for my son this weekend. So I thought, well, I think the wishes will be about the same size as the Christmas. And I could put it on there, and it worked out really well. So I just cut out the wishes on it. And I'm using my Dana Wakley, um, no, this is Dilutions. This is Dilutions white linen, and sprinkling it on the layout. And that's it. Wasn't that the quickest layout you have ever seen? Yeah, it went so very, very fast. But I had fun making it. I mean, like I said, the longest part was cutting out the stars. And I like how it turned out. And this picture was in a Christmas card that I got. And I thought, well, that's just too cute not to use on a layout. And that was, that was, gosh, 12, 13 years ago. But it's making it on a layout now. I'm working on my grandson's Christmas present, and I thought, man, I need a few more pages on there. And I thought, he probably don't have that, you know, in a frame or anything. So it is definitely going on there. Because, he's moved out away from home now. But there's I think that's the last cluster. And then I'll be showing the title. But yeah, just some stars and the title. And that's it. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining me while I created it. And make sure you check out the playlist down there below and see what everybody else has done for Christmas. You can do layouts or DIY crafts or Christmas cards. But check it out. Bye.